Hello, my peers. Welcome to Peer Productions. This is Foster, Australian for Bear and American for Your Parents We Didn't Love You. And on the Amazon Echo, we'll be playing The Wayne Investigation. Or not. Echo. The Wayne Investigation.
Welcome to the Wayne Investigation. You can say, resume previous game, or to start from the beginning, say start new game.
Start new game.
Thanks for joining us on Gotham's WGTU News. Our top story, officials may have found new clues regarding last year's strange meteor crash in Kansas. We'll have a full report. Also tonight, with the robbery homicide of billionaire industrialist Thomas Wayne and his wife Martha remaining unsolved, police are now hunting for clues near the Aragon
Can't set
Theater.
this camera anywhere.
In this mystery game, you are the one directing the action. You play a detective investigating the murder of Bruce Wayne's parents. During the game, you can say repeat options, go back, or skip. For further assistance, say help. When you're ready to begin, say begin.
Begin.
You arrive at the crime scene, a darkened street under an elevated railway. Stepping under the yellow police tape, you pick your way carefully across the wet, trash-strewn asphalt. In the dim light, past the chalk outlines of the two bodies, you look down and see a torn movie ticket stub. To the right, you spot a broken string of pearls, and off to the left, in that shallow puddle, is that a spent bullet shell?
Which item would you like to pick up? You can say pearls, ticket, or shell.
Shell.
You pick up the shell and notice a faint etching on the side. Gotham Munitions Limited.
What would you like to do? You can say visit crime lab, or visit Gotham Munitions.
Visit crime lab.
You swing open the door to the lab a little too forcefully, accidentally knocking over a beaker full of blue fluid on a nearby counter.
That's not good.
Dr. Helen Jackson, your trusted forensics expert, peers over her glasses at you from her lab table and sighs.
See, this is why we can't have nice things.
You show her the bullet casing.
That's perfect.
She examines it under a scope.
Haven't seen this one before. I'm afraid I can't help you without more information. Have you tried paying Gotham Munitions a visit? You're the detective, after all.
She has a point. Try the other option.
Damn.
Say, visit Gotham Munitions.
Visit Gotham Munitions. Okay, so that was the wrong choice. Sure.
You pull up along one of Gotham's most forlorn-looking streets, in a part of town even cops don't like to patrol. Above a gated storefront, you spot a faded sign, Gotham Munitions Limited. You're greeted at the door by a short, rotund older man with a greasy comb-over. He eyes you suspiciously as he rolls a fat cigar from one corner of his mouth to the other. You flash your badge at him.
I thought I smelled bacon. How can I help you, detective?
Oof.
What should we do now? You can say, look around, or show him shell.
Show him shell.
The man examines the bullet shell and raises an eyebrow before clearing his throat.
We haven't made these bullets for years. If you found it somewhere, someone got a hold of a bunch of old ammo, and you're barking up the wrong tree. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to work.
The man ushers you out. You hear the door lock behind you as you make your way back to your car.
Maybe you're not cut out for this line of work. Ha ha. Try the other option. Say, look around.
What the? Look around.
You begin walking around the bins of ammunition and rifle racks toward the back of the store, where a series of desks face a wall. The short man starts walking after you hurriedly.
Hey! You got a warrant?
Piles of yellowing receipts and file folders litter the desks. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a folder marked Cobblepot. The name rings a bell. Where have you seen it before?
Penguin.
You start to pull the folder out from under the pile to take a closer look. The man snatches it away.
You mind telling me what you're looking for, Detective?
Now you remember. There was a story in the papers about a business deal between the Cobblepots and the Waynes that went sour. Could the gun store owner be hiding something?
Looks like you've got a decision to make. You can say, get search warrant, or visit Cobblepot.
Visit Cobblepot. I don't really have anything to get a warrant on, I don't think.
It's a 20-minute drive to the Cobblepot estate, which sits on a hill just on the outskirts of Gotham. You pull up to a circular driveway lined with bird baths. 2 bird sculptures perch astride the front door of the large Tudor mansion. Even the shrubbery has been trimmed into a gaggle of avian shapes. A butler greets you at the door and ushers you inside. A portly man in a tweed jacket puts down his cigarette holder as he rises from an armchair.
Detective. Pleased to meet you. Tucker Cobblepot. Welcome to our little nest, as my wife likes to call it. What can I do for you?
The choice is yours. You can say, ask about Wayne's, or ask about gun receipt.
Ask about gun receipt.
You tell Cobblepot you're investigating the murders of Thomas and Martha Wayne, and that you happened to see a receipt in his name at Gotham Munitions. What did he purchase there, and when? Cobblepot picks up his cigarette holder and cracks a wry smile.
Is this how they're training officers to do detective work these days?
Whoops.
Spot a bit of circumstantial evidence and then try to hook one of Gotham's most prominent philanthropists with a thinly veiled accusation of murder. I'm not impressed. Humboldt, please show the detective out. And don't return until you've learned some manners.
Oh dear, looks like you've insulted the man. Didn't they teach you people skills at the police academy? Try the other option.
Oh my
Say,
God.
ask about Wayne's.
Ask about Wayne's. Damn, I'm terrible at
Accepting
this.
an offer of tea from the butler, you sit across from Cobblepot and explain that you're investigating the Wayne murders.
Literally
and that
every
you'd like
decision
to
I've
get a
made is
sense
wrong.
of the couple from those who knew them best. You see the beginnings of a smile play across Cobblepot's face.
Yes, the Waynes. Such a tragedy. A real loss for Gotham. We'll all miss their tireless sanctimony.
Just then you notice someone standing in an open doorway on the other side of the room. A boy, maybe 14 or 15 years old. He's short and portly, with a sharp beak-like nose that casts a dagger of a shadow across his bulbous chin.
Penguin.
He's staring at you, an eerie glint in his eye. He holds up a newspaper photo of Thomas Wayne. Cobblepot sees you looking and turns around.
Oswald, I told you not to bother me. Go back downstairs.
The boy slowly rips the photo in half before turning and disappearing down the hall.
What would you like to do? You can say, follow him, or keep talking.
Follow him. That
You
would be
get up and
thrown out
run
again.
toward the doorway, startling Cobblepot.
Excuse me, Detective, but where do you think you're going?
And I'm
You
getting
turn a
thrown
corner
out.
past the doorway, only to find 2 closed doors. You try one, then the other, both locked.
This is my home, Detective, and I don't take kindly to the police or anyone else barging into my family's private rooms uninvited. Humboldt, please escort the detective off the estate.
Looks like you've hit a snag. Try the other option. Say, keep talking.
Keep talking.
Cobblepot regains his composure.
All right,
But
fine.
you observe a pained look on his face.
Oh,
My son,
terrible.
well, where were we? Oh, yes, the Waynes. It's no secret I never saw eye to eye with Thomas Wayne. Our families had business dealings over the years, but his instincts were soft, always listening to that wife of his who didn't want him to invest in certain things she thought were bad for the environment or the city. We could have made more money. A lot more money. Money I was hoping to set aside for surgery in Sweden for Oswald's condition. But Wayne was stubborn. He wouldn't go against Martha.
Just then the butler reappears and informs Cobblepot that he has a phone call. As Cobblepot follows the butler into another room, your eyes wander to a small table near the armchair. Neat rectangles of paper appear to contain phone messages, some marked urgent. You scan the names: Roger Elliott, Carmine Falcone, Lionel Luther.
What would you like to do? You can say, look around, or read messages.
Look around.
Tidy bookshelves filled with volumes from the Audubon Society line the wall opposite the large picture window. A stuffed owl peers at you from a wooden plaque affixed to the wall above, and over a fireplace, a taxidermied puffin appears to have been frozen in mid-waddle. It's all very birdy. You half expect to find droppings on your shoulder when you leave the place.
Ew.
Looks like there are no additional clues in the room. Try the other option. Say, read
Every
messages.
time. Read messages.
You start to pick up the pieces of paper, just as Cobblepot returns to the room and catches you red-handed.
Detective, let's stop pretending you're not here to see if I had something to do with the Wayne murders. And let's put your suspicions to rest. I had it in for Thomas Wayne. I even bought a gun a few months ago, thinking I'd scare him into doing things my way. But I didn't end up using it. I was at an Audubon Society charity ball with my wife when the Waynes were killed. And at least 10 different witnesses can vouch for me. Go ahead and check. Now, I bid you good day. Humboldt, please show the detective out.
You get back in your car.
Okay, so
On the
either
drive
way.
back to police
That was
headquarters,
it.
you can't help thinking that Cobblepot still strikes you as suspicious. And you're troubled by his son's strange behavior. But further investigation confirms Cobblepot's alibi. It wasn't him.
Darn. Looks like that's the end of this line of investigation. But don't give up yet. There are other clues to explore. What would you like to do? You can say, return to crime scene, or, if you'd like me to give you a hint, say hint. To quit, say, exit game.
Exit game.
Thank you for playing the Wayne investigation. Goodbye.
And thank you for watching me play the Wayne investigation. This was Foss. I was trying to be an American Fairy Parents who didn't love you. Like, if you like, share with a friend, subscribe. If you'd like to see more videos like this, I may just continue this series. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right. Have a great night and a wonderful life.